Hello, my name is Mike Hanrahan. Most of you will never have heard of me before, but I'm no stranger to Milwaukee Fest. In fact, I was there 100 years ago. At the early days of the Milwaukee Fest, I was there with a band called Stockton's Wing, and we created a bit of a fuss at the festival, so much so that we ended up touring in America for a number of years afterwards on the success of our trip to Milwaukee. I have a special place in my heart for Milwaukee and for the people who run the festival. And when Patrick rang me and said, would I like to do this segment for the festival this year, I thought, oh, heck yes. I spent 10 years as a professional cook in the middle of my career. I went down to Ballymaloo Cookery School in Cork and was trained by the great Darina Allen. And I ended up working with her in the school as a teacher. And very memorable times there were too. I ran quite a few kitchens over the 10 years I spent in the industry, including one memorable time with my friend and comedian and fantastic actor Pat Short. You might have heard of him. We had a lot of fun cooking local produce and creating a bit of a food buzz in East Cork in a village called Castlemartyr. I still continue to perform, and Stockton's Wing are back with a live album out this year. But I've got some new songs also that I wrote during the lockdown period when we were here. And I'm going to sing one or two of those for you as well in the middle, just to keep you interested, I suppose. So some lamb, Stes.
Yeah.
This is Stes, my butcher, my local butcher. He's also a great drummer.
Thanks very much, Mike.
So I think I'll get some of the chops and some of the diced lamb for the Irish stew for all my American friends.
Lovely.
Say hello to America there.
Hey, America.
We are blessed with so many great producers around us. I'm sure if you go within striking distance of your home, you're going to find producers, people who work really hard to give us the best of vegetables and meat and you name it, herbs as well. So I'd urge you strongly to go and buy the real stuff. Got all my ingredients ready here, all pretty much prepped, all chopped nicely. Got some of my herbs and my bay leaf. Got my stock. I've got my lamb, the jigga chop and the piece from the neck. The spud isn't peeled yet because it discolours, so does the parsnip. So the oil is kind of heating up. I'm going to get my onions in there. Get them. You can hear that sizzle. That's doing fine. I'm going to put in the leeks in there as well because leeks are nice. They're kind of sweet. Some people don't like leeks. I think it's kind of nice. These, they're kind of coming on nicely. You don't want to get them burned, you know. I don't like to burn them, but now is the time just to put in a bit of the lamb and get a bit of colour. And some people like to put flour in the lamb, but I don't. It's very important to always keep washing your hands in the kitchen. I just put in the celery in there, and I'm going to put the carrots in there. I love the carrots. I love the mix of celery, carrot, and celery, carrot, and onion. It's a real vegetarian one. We used to use a lot. I was a vegetarian for a while, as I keep telling people. Then I got cured. Only joking. Only joking. I still love cooking vegetarian food. This is where we're at the moment. Everything is kind of just. We're all kind of getting to know each other. They've been sitting around the kitchen for the last half an hour, looking at each other. And they're now getting to have a bit of crack together. And they love the joy of cooking. I'm going to put in the bay leaf in there. That takes a while to work. We're back, and very important to clean and go when you're in the kitchen. So I'm going to add in the parsnips, which I've peeled and chopped. And that's in there as well. And I know you can't smell it at home, but actually it's smelling really gorgeous. Then I get my stock. The stock this is a really good quality chicken stock. You can use vegetarian stock if you like. It's kind of good too. Veggie stock is really good. You can make your own stock. You can make your own lamb stock as well. It's you just boil a whole heap of bones with some veg, and then you for a few hours, and then you strain it and let it cool down. And when the lamb stock has cooled down, all the kind of fatty bits on top that you don't really want, they stay on top and they solidify, and you just whip those away, and then you've got really beautiful fresh lamb stock from lamb bones. It's the same principle with chicken stock. Just get a chicken and boil it up with loads of nice veg. So look at that, we're working now. I'm going to throw all the herbs in. These are all fresh herbs. I love thyme. Thyme is a really amazing one for this particular stew. You can taste it later on. You can use a bit of sage if you want. With rosemary, it's really good. All those sturdy herbs are really good for this dish. So I'm going to let them boil away for half an hour, 40 minutes. I actually might just sing a song for you in the meantime. And then I'm going to go back, because the spuds are kind of last to go in. The spuds don't go in until after about 40 minutes, and they take about 20 minutes, because you don't want a really mushy spud. You like to have a bit of a bite in the spud when you're serving to the table. Okay, so I might sing a song.
Away and haul away, McCarran. Heave away beyond this raging tide. When we hear the oarsmen singing, land ahoy, heave a sigh. When we reach the swells out there across the water, far beyond the foam we'll rise and fall. Let mercy be the wave that takes us home. So let's roll, 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 and chase the moon, chase the moon. Chase the moon, chase the moon. Let's chase the moon, let's chase the moon, chase the moon. So let's heave away and haul away, McCarran. And soon we'll touch the sky, and we'll raise the oars on high. We're coming home. So let's roll, 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 and chase the moon, chase the moon, chase the moon, chase the moon. Let's chase the moon, let's chase the moon, chase the moon. Deep into your eyes, the fear you no longer hide, deep inside. Take you now, and nature's fickle breath upon your brow. Yes, you wear it like a crown. Whoa, let's chase the moon, let's chase the moon, let's chase the moon. Let's chase the moon, let's chase the moon, chase the moon. So let's heave away and haul away,
Charlie's my dog. In fact, Charlie owns this house, and this is his seat normally. So, look, you're not happy, are you? You're going to say hello to people over in Milwaukee? No, not interested. You just want your seat back. So you're welcome back. Stew's had 40 minutes, and it's looking really good. It's nearly there. Everybody's in there. It's all mixing with each other, enjoying each other's company. And of course, you liked my wooden spoon. My mum had 5 or 6 wooden spoons. She was a great cook, but she had a great way about the wooden spoons. I think she had different gauges. There were the days. The potato absorbs a lot of the salt, so you need to check the salt. It's a good idea to taste it now, and you get an idea. That's kind of nicely seasoned for me. But I know as the spud comes in, it absorbs all the salt, so you need to probably put a little bit more salt into it. But it's tasting gorgeous. Some people put pearl barley into the Irish stew. I don't like it. Nothing against it, but I just don't like the sensation of it. Anyway, I get the spuds in. Actually looking like a real stew now. I'm going to flick in a little bit of salt, just so you need to kind of bring it back up to a boil a little bit, and then let it settle for 20 minutes on simmer. Charlie there. While the stew is cooking away there, I'm going to tell you about my book. Here's my book. It's called My Hanrahan Beautiful Affair, A Journey in Music, Food and Friendship. And just the idea came when I gave up the food industry and went back to music. I really wanted to write a book about my journey and to try and make sense of what I did in my life, moving from food to music. And I have an equal passion for both. So I wrote this book, and I went to publishers in Dublin, HarperCollins, and they went for it straight away, which was really lucky. And then when I had it finished, I went to Charlotte O'Reilly as an Irish artist who works in Europe, in Paris and Amsterdam, and I got her to do the illustrations. Just got an alarm call there from my kitchen alarm. Yeah, see the spuds are just they're done. They're going to break and they're going to give. So I'm just going to have a quick taste for seasoning. That tastes fine to me. I wish you well with your first stew, and I hope it's really good and you make a lot of people happy with your food. I'm going to do one more song before I leave you, all right? So that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed this, and my thanks to Patrick and all at the Milwaukee Fest. Being part of Celtic MKE this year is really, really special. The gigs are few and far between, but having this one in my calendar has really given me such a boost. I look forward to getting back over there playing live sometime. I'm going to sing this song for all those involved in creating this amazing festival. A lot of young Irish artists really benefit from the exposure they get at the festival, and the guys come over every year and choose young artists, and I know a lot of them in the last few years, and I know how much they appreciate it. But I know more than anybody how much it meant to us as a young band heading out to America and playing at Milwaukee Festival, the amazing audiences and the reaction. So we are eternally grateful to Milwaukee Fest, and I am thrilled to be here performing for you. This song is for all you guys. Stay well and stay safe. And if you want to get in touch with me, I'm up on Facebook all the time, sometimes too much of the time. But I'm there, and I'm on Twitter, and all those links are there for you. Meanwhile, here's a song for all of you. When you feel like you're laying low, the mountains seem no closer than before, and you wonder why. You know in your mind it does nowhere to hide, and the only way is living to survive. Makes you feel alive. See all the doors swing open, your life's unfolding before your very eyes. Such a strange affair. Walking around, coming to the sounds, forget you down, feel the air. Beautiful affair. Comes a time when you look around, you see the ocean rise before your eyes, showing no surprise. You make your way down to that shore, you climb aboard, you give yourself a smile, makes you feel alive. See all the doors swing open, your life's unfolding before your very eyes. Such a strange affair. Walking around, coming to the sounds, forget you down, feel the air. Beautiful affair. La 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 la. Take care.